7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Welcome to a very, very important game number 6. The winner will move on to the OMHA semifinals. This has been a back and forth series which has had a tie in between it. Toros started things off with a 4-2 win in game number 1. Then it was a 2-2 tie. Whitby wound up winning game number 3. Game number 4 went to overtime with 2 seconds left. It was Justin Shaw becoming the overtime hero. And in game number 5, Whitby were able to win it on home ice, which has got us here into game number 6. Here's the first penalty of the game going to Whitby for interference. So not even a minute in, Toros go to the power play. Out comes McLean, Miller, Hope, and Justin Shaw in the offensive zone. Your goaltenders will be Miller at one end in the Whitby goal, and at the other end, Alan Mundy will be guarding the net for the Toros. Flipping it in behind the net. Whitby will take it from their own zone. They'll go for that lead pass. It gets knocked down there. Goes back to the line from Shaw for Hayden Shaw. Trying to cut in from the face-off circle is Justin Shaw. In behind the net, that pass misses. Trying to throw it at her front, in behind the goal. Has Miller going one way. Tried to jam it at her front for the opportunity. Setting up from the side of the net. That's not going to make it through to the goal. Stolen aside by Hayden Shaw down the ice and into the corner. Shaw will pick it up in his own end. Hayden Shaw gets picked off the puck there. Burke is going here in front of us. My apologies with the Toros sign. You might not be able to see through that, so I'll do my best to go through that. Miller Hope tries to cut in for an opportunity. There's the shot right into the crust of Miller. Will be off to the left now. One easily. Back for Braden Fair. Fair trying to step into a shot. Nice catch there by Miller as he saw that one coming through from Braden Fair. Faceoff got one there by the Toros in their own zone. Back in behind the net it goes. Slapping around the boards. Keeping it in there at center. Trying to knock it down there and throw it out of front. Papa Jojo goes for the shot. He goes into the corner. Stolen aside there. Tries to move it back to the line. They're trying to find an open Justin Shaw back to the line. Braden Fair gets it again. He gets a second opportunity. That one will go right into Miller again for a face-off. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that Shaw off the face-off, who didn't make it through to the net. Up there on the other side for Fair. He's had a couple of big scoring opportunities. He got robbed by the glove hand just moments ago. This one he sends it in the net. Stopped by Miller. Rebound goal. Can't find it. Loose puck. They score! And the Toros are on the board. And they score with 6 seconds left to go on the power play. They banged away at that loose puck and were able to put it in to give them a 1-0 lead. We're going to give that goal to number 9, Kai McDonald. I think at in front of the net was the last one that touched that puck at in front of the goal. It was Davis Gorham who had the opportunity from the right side of the net. And it went right to the other side and got swept in by McDonald. That goal came at 2:19 here of the first period. Toros put the pressure on that power play. Miller came up with some big saves, but there's only so much you can do when teams jamming it in front of the net and take a couple of good opportunities at it. Eventually it's going to find its way to the back of the net. Firing it, that goes in behind the goal. Just Benshaw tried to hold his man, taken aside there by the Toros. Monk with the loose puck, stepping off his stick there by Justin Shaw. Trying to get around Janney's for an opportunity. Flip back into the Toros end. Justin Shaw tries to get rid of it. There's Monk again, picking it up. Monk with a nice play to get around Justin Shaw, but finally had it knocked off his stick by Ryan McLean. McLean got it up there for Shaw. He's got some open ice to try and get around Janney's. What a pass! And in comes Miller Hope, shot! That goes wide. Loose puck out of front, hopping over the stick from the side of the goal. Out of front again. That'll get picked off there by Whitby and sent down the ice. Up through center. Coming in over the blue line. Looking to take the shot. There's the first save from Mundy. Catches it up and freezes it. Marshall to take this offensive draw now for Whitby. Just off to the left of the Toros end. Max Papagiorgio will take it in the defensive zone. Wins that draw. Papagiorgio sets it behind the net for Fair. Brady Fair tried to get it around there for Cole Tastula. Tastula with a lead pass. It'll get knocked down from number 4 at center ice. Flipped up in the zone, but Fair tries to control his man. In comes Burke along with Marshall. Marshall, shot! That goes through the crease area. Just missed the pad area of Mundy. Back to the line, trying to get a shot through the screen area. Knocked down out of front. Stolen aside there by J.P. Houston, starting it in over the line. Houston tried to set it to the net. Nobody could take the pass. Still has it. Sets it up in front. Looked to pull the trigger there from the slot area. Couldn't do it. Kept in there from the line. Thrown to the net. It'll be Papagiorgio trying to win the battle over there in the right corner. Thrown to the net. Knocked down by Whitby. Late pass up there for Burke. Burke is bringing it in over the line. He's got Marshall joining as well, but Burke isn't going to make his way around Brady Fair, who came out with a nice defensive play, and then Fair gets taken into the boards. That'll be the second penalty of the game, and once again, it will go to Whitby for the contact. Face-off will be off to the right of the Whitby end to be taken by Davis Gorham. Trying to win that battle off the face-off circle. Gets it back to the line. He tried to get it for Appleby. Thrown to the net. That hit something in the front. Back to the line. That'll try and get kept in. Hayden Shaw get it from center. Shaw flip it in. That goes in behind the net. Will be taken back in behind the goal. Once again at the top, we mentioned this is for a spot in the OMHA semifinal. Winner take all. There's no more games after this. Game number 6. Which means potentially if this goes to overtime, it would continue till somebody scored. Up there for Ryan McLean. Up through center. Coming in over the blue line along with Justin Shaw. McLean trying to lead the rush. Drop pass. Goes into the corner again for McLean. Ryan McLean tried to throw it out of front. It got stolen aside. It's trying to get set up in front. Here's the opportunity. And they score! Justin Shaw out in front of the net. And that'll be a 2-piece on the power play for the Toros. They're 2 for 2. They're making Whitby pay for their penalty so far, as Burke was in the box for that penalty. Goals, power play markers, 1 for McDonald, and now 1 for Justin Shaw. Let's put the Toros up by 2. McLean cutting in. We're back to action after a brief stoppage there in front of the Toros bench. That goes into the corner. Toros getting the momentum now with a 2-0 lead. So they're proving that their power play can be deadly so far here in game number 6. Kept in there from the line by Appleby, and we get a whistle. Now here comes the line of Papagiorgio, Sam Griffin. I can't see into the right corner there. There it is, Papagiorgio's right there, along with Tasla as well. Cutting in over the line, Whitby's trying to cut into the lead. Taking it right to the net is number 11, Tavares, firing it wide of the net. Opportunity to clear it up there for Papagiorgio to try and chip it out. Not going to happen. Thrown to the net. Trying to get it there was Burke, knocked off his stick. Back up there for Tasla again. Cole Tesla gets around the checker. He's got to split through the D. He got tripped up. No penalty on that. It's still loose in the right corner. Got to get it back to the line. A flip shot to the net. That'll go wide of the goal. Whitby will get that loose puck out through center with a lead pass. Over the stick to the defender. Toros get the loose puck now with Fair. Turned over there at center. And that is Marshall gets away. Marshall and Burke cutting in. Marshall takes it to the net, but his shot will dribble wide. Davis Gorham into the corner with Marshall. Gorham was able to stay on his feet. Shot to the net. Knocked down there by Gorham. He's trying to get it out, and he will. Here comes Kai McDonald with the loose puck up through center. Tried to get around the checker. Couldn't do it. Papa Giorgio from center ice comes in. He's got a trailer, but he'll take the shot himself. Stop there as it got blocked at the front before it hit Miller in the goal. Ben Shaw clears it away. Number 91 cuts in. Whitby stay on side. Trying to find number 5 out in front of the net for an opportunity. Gets stolen aside there by the Toros as they try and get it out. Ferguson digging away at the loose puck. Number 10 for Whitby. Kept in there from the line by Hoban. Hoban shot can't make it through. And just hopped over the stick of number 5. Or he could have had a clear shot to the net. Nice play by Ferguson. From his knees, he chipped it behind the net. Back to the line again. Trying to slap it to the goal. That'll go wide of the net. Another opportunity to slap it around. Kept in there by Hoban. Hoban tried to get away from the check there of Ben Shaw, who took him down. And now we'll get the first Whitby power play coming up as Ben Shaw will go to the gate. Face-off taking place off to the left of Mundy. Into the corner goes Monk. Monk out front. Hazard almost got capitalized out in front of the goal. Monk tried for the one-time pass. Kept in there from the line. Jannings with a shot to the net. Stopped it by Mundy and rolled wide. Nice stop there by Alan Mundy, one of his toughest so far. Down low from Marshall. Marshall getting pinned behind the net. Slapped around the boards. Jannings is going to keep that one in. Jannings a shot to the net. It flutters in behind the goal. There will be Justin Shaw with the loose puck now. He gets taken off his feet there by Marshall on the other side. Back in behind the net for Appleby. Slaps it around the boards. Jannings going to keep it in. Jannings in behind the goal for Monk. Monk is trying to find a man at the front. Marshall was there on the other side. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Kept in again there by number 5. Trying to cut in there was number 4 with a backhand pass. Right to the front of the goal for Monk. Stolen aside. Kept in there from the line. Nice play. In behind the goal for number 5. Thrown to the net. It goes wide. Slapped around the board again. Kept in by Jennings. Jens a shot from the net. It goes wide of the net as it couldn't get tipped. Justin Shaw will get the loose puck now. Shaw takes it from behind his own net. Trying to start something. Taking off his stick. Monk picks it up now. Monk trying to jam it out in front. Couldn't do it. Back to the line for James. James a shot. Gets blocked in front. And now picked up there by Justin Shaw. Shaw cutting in. His fans on the shot as he got knocked down out of front. Braden Fair with the loose puck now. 30 seconds left to go here in the first period. And there's only 20 seconds left to go on the penalty to Ben Shaw. Quick shot to the net. Knocked down out of front. Miller Hope will put his body on the line there and cleared it out. Over there to the other side. Trying to jam it into the zone was number 11, Tavares. In over the line, offside. Face off just outside the Toros bench. Braden Fair cutting in. Looking for that pass from Miller Hope up through center. Hope is going to cut in. Look to take the shot. He can't be found through that maze of players. But there goes the buzzer down. Period number 1. 2 power play goals. One by Kai McDonald. And then Justin Shaw had one out in front of the net. Has the Toros up by 2 here in game number 6 to go to the second period. Here we go to start off the second period. One there by Whitby to start things off. Trying to get in the zone. Flips it around the defender. Nice play there by Ethan Legg. Goes into the corner to start it up. Trying to win the battle in behind the net. Kai McDonald's getting some help as well in behind the goal to try and dig it free. It comes free for Burke. Burke for Whitby starts it out. He got hooked up a little bit there by McDonald. Didn't phase his energy. He comes up through center. Got Davis Gorham to beat now. Burke started this from his own zone. Trying to find a Tavares over there on the other side. He gets cleared out. Not out of the zone though. Toes couldn't get it out of their own end. Braden Fair trying to control his man. Back to the line. Quick shot to the net. And that goes wide of the goal. Trying to jam it out of front again. It goes back to the line and kept in, losing his footing there. And now cleared out through the zone. Schuler tries to chip it in. Stolen aside there. J.P. Houston's on his own. Scores! J.P. Houston, a beauty backhand, beats Miller. And the Toros are up by 3. That goal comes at 104. Houston showing the speed and then a nice move to go to the backhand and went high over Miller to make the Toros lead 3-0. In over the line there. Costanza tries to keep it in the zone. It goes back in behind the net for an opportunity to try and jam it out of front. It goes back to the line. Here comes an opportunity for number 8 to shoot it to the goal. It got blocked out in front. Trying to clear it out of the zone now and behind the net. It'll be set up in front. Justin Shaw couldn't go with it. Now Miller Hope will scoop it up. Hope with a pass. Bringing it up over the line. Here's McLean taken down. Scooped up in their own zone. Knocked down as from center by Ben Shaw, who puts it in. Shaw puts it in behind the Whitby net. And they'll get the opportunity to try and clear it out of the zone. Try to get up there for Costanza. Wrap around! Stopped there at the front as Ryan McLean got stopped there by Miller. Around the boards, kept in there by Shaw. Only for a second. Costanza goes away with it now. Costanza trying to start something here for Whitby with a shot. Blocker save there from Mundy. It goes in behind the net. It'll stay there in that right corner. Back in behind the net again for McLean to slap it around. It'll get kept in there from the line. That shot couldn't make it through to the net. It's in behind the Toros end. They're trying to find a lane to get it out of the zone. They've got Bishop backing up. There's a pass there for Shaw. And Justin Shaw goes off on a change, dumps it in. It took a weird bounce, and Miller followed it right in on goal. Coming out of his own end is number 4, Service. Service again will pick it up and try and slap it in. That got knocked down out of front. Trying to get around the checker. He'll flip it in behind the goal. Around the other side again. There's a turnover there from number 16. Freshwater. Out in front of the net. Stolen aside. It's still loose. Not for long. Here comes Freshwater getting it out of his own end. Turned over there at center. Trying to get it up into the zone. Stolen aside there by Shaw. Couldn't get it out. Nice play by Freshwater. Was able to knock it down into his own bench. Coming in the zone. Freshwater's going to the net looking for a pass. Not going to come to him, but the Toros are getting penalized. So Whitby go to the power play down by 3. The penalty goes to Appleby for hooking. Toros complete their change as they're short-handed now. Slapped around the boys. Nice play there. As held it in from the line. Schuler with a nice play there. Goes back in behind the net. Braden Fair gets the opportunity to clear. That'll come around the boards. Toros try and get it out, and they will. That goes over the stick there of James down the ice. Hoban from his own zone. Trying to get it out. That's an intercepted pass there from Justin Shaw, who puts it into the corner. Gorham. Nobody there. It goes back to the line for Fair. Shot to the net. Caught by Miller, but he couldn't control it. Around the boards it goes for Justin Shaw, trying to chip it into the corner. Stolen aside by Marshall. Marshall getting up there with number 5 in over the line. Drop pass, shot. That hit a player out in front, didn't make it to the net. Coming around the other side to try and chip it out. They couldn't get it out of the zone on the first opportunity, but the second whack, it'll make it all the way down. It'll roll out of the net. That's where Jans has to get it. Jans to the other side for Seamos. Service tries to get it out of his own end. Nice pass up there. Coming in over the line was Tavares. Drop pass for Costanza. Another thrown to the net over the stick. Thrown to the goal again. Tavares will be over there in the corner again. Looking to start something here for Whitby in the right corner. Thrown aside. Here comes Ryan McLean. McLean, he's got service to beat. Takes it to the goal. Thrown to the net, and it goes wide. Cleared out there by Whitby. The pass for Tavares was picked off. And it's offside. Top will be just outside the line. Hoban from his own zone goes for that lead pass. Cutting in for the opportunity. Lost control of the puck. There's Miller Hope trying to get it away from the check of Freshwater. Freshwater to the other side for Ferguson within his feet area. Flapped in there by the Toros, back in behind the net. Miller Hope putting pressure on his man, so it gets slapped around the other side for number 19. The lead pass for Freshwater was over his stick. Now they come up again. Coming to take that shot to the net. It gets knocked down. Freshwater gets it. Backhands it into the corner where Fair's going to get it. Braden Fair will have it behind his own goal and try and get away from the checker. They're trying to find number 19 out in front of the goal. It gets stolen aside by the Toros and out. Another nice play as Bishop tried to hold the line. Bishop digging away at it again. Freshwater tried to do something there. Number 16 for Whitby. Cleared up into the zone. They take a man down. Number 8 there at the bench. Here comes Marshall. Marshall trying to pull some tricks out of his bag, but he's not going to get around Braden Fair. Ferguson with a nice play to knock it down. It goes into the corner again there for Marshall. Marshall out of front for Ferguson. Here comes an opportunity. Shot to the net, blocked. Schular coming in from the line. Schular with a backhand out of front, knocked down by the Toros in the slot area, trying to slap it around the boards. Thrown to the net, knocked down by the Toros again. Not out of the zone. Another nice play to hold it in there by number 15, Bishop. And now finally cleared out. Schular will pick it up. Schular dumping it deep in behind the Toros net. Braden Farrell let Hayden Shaw take it behind the goal. And now they start it up. Cutting in over the neutral zone. Hooked up there with Cole Tesla. Stolen aside there by Burke. Burke tries to make his way in. He's got Marshall going to the goal. But he's getting guarded very nicely there by Cole Tesla. Made sure he didn't make his way around him. Trying to tip it out of the zone. Coming in. Sam Griffin trying to get it around the checker to the net. And that shot goes wide of the right post. Capped in again by Tesla. Miller Hope tries to keep it in there as well. Gets backhanded past Appleby. J.P. Houston. The lone goal scorer here in period number 2. He scored about a minute into the second period on a breakaway with a nice move. He went to the backhand to beat Miller. That put the Toros up by 3 here. Still has 6 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Albert Appleby from his own zone tries to dump it in. And we get a whistle. Just outside the line. It'll get swept into the corner. Tried to clear it out. Knocked down there by Whitby in their own end. A nice play by Miller Hope. Tried to go with it. Now Costanza. Costanza will flip it in behind the net. It'll go in behind the goal. Slapped her on the other side. Justin Shaw with a lead pass. Right tape to tape for Miller Hope. Trying to bring it in over the line. Stays outside. Miller Hope shot. Going wide. Coming around the other side there for Justin Shaw. Shaw trying to keep it in the zone. Puts it behind the net for Ryan McLean. McLean getting guarded on in behind the net there by number 5. As he tries to dig it free, they do. Miller Hope tripped up behind the goal. And that'll be a penalty coming up here to Whitby. The penalty goes to Service for tripping in behind the net. Capped it from the line. Tried to take a shot. There was Ben Shaw. It got blocked. And cleared out down the ice. Going behind the net. First one there on Monday steers it aside. It goes in behind the net there for Whitby to try and jam it out of front. Toros get that loose puck there in the left corner to try and find a lane to get it out. They go for that lead pass for Kai McDonald. McDonald cutting up in over the line. He's going to take it right into the goal. He opened the scoring in the first period. This one he drops for Davis Gorham with a shot. That gets blocked at the front. And cleared aside. Kept in there from the line by Gorham. Davis Gorham to the front of the net. That'll get knocked down again and fired out. Past Liam Calhoun down the ice. So racing back there goes Ben Shaw to get it. Shaw trying to start it from his own zone with a pass. Got knocked down and brought into the front of the net. Backhand stop by Mundy from the slot area. Late pass. Here they come 2-on-2 with Papa Giorgio and Kotasla. Papa Giorgio going wide on Schular. Trying to throw it to the net. Stopped there by Miller, who's up against the post to cover it up. He face off again, just off to the right of the goal. J.P. Houston, Brady Fair gets it back to the line. Shot to the net. Sam Griffin throwing it out front. It's sat there right at the side of the goal as the left pad was down there by Miller. J.P. Houston, a shot to the net, knocked down. Still loose, shot, scores! Max Papa Giorgio from the side of the net. Snaps it in past Miller. And what do you know? It's another power play goal. And the Toros have now got 3 of them to make it 4-0. Initial shot went through the legs, right to the side of the net, and Max Papa Giorgio did what he did best, snapped it past Miller to make this one 4-0. Coming up in the zone is Miller Hope. He'll dump it behind the net. Backing behind the goal, slapped around the net. 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. Toros have 2 goals in each period. It was 2-0 after the first, 4-0 now. Trying to chip it out of the zone. Trying to flip it out of the own zone. Couldn't do it. At the front for Justin Shaw. Shot. Scores! There's number 2 on the day for Justin Shaw to make it 5-0 now. And now the Toros are off and running with a 5-0 lead. And Whitby has changed the goalie. Miller is off to the bench for Ryan. It's in behind the net. Trying to throw it out of front. Back in behind the goal. Whitby skating it up through center for Ethan Legg. Knocked off his stick in the zone. Flipped up again. That was over the stick of McDonald. Service tries to get it out. The late pass for Ferguson was in his feet area. Bringing it over the line is Gorham. Shot to the net. Easy save. There's the first save for Ryan. Kicked it into the left corner. Service trying to slap it around the other side. Costanzo with that loose puck coming in. Costanzo will cut in through the line. In over the blue line, and it's offside. Here from center. Trying to dump it in the zone. On the opportunity, that goes down the ice. Picked up in their own end there by James. Back in behind the net it goes to try and jam it out of front. That's not going to work. Stolen aside by Whitby. They're coming up and over the line. They're going to take the shot to the net. High and wide, up into the netting, and out of play. Soft will be off to the left of the Toros end. Miller Hope tripped up there. No penalty. He still is able to chip it into the zone. Back in behind the net it goes, trying to win the battle. It'll get slapped around the other side there, kept in by Justin Shaw. Shaw tried to put it behind the net. Schuler is back there. Slapped around the other side for Ferguson. Over his stick, kept in by J.P. Houston. To the net. Here comes McLean, the shot. Stopped there, right in close by Ryan. Around the boards it goes. Kept in by Houston. Tried to throw it to the net. That's not going to work. Braden Fair will pick it up. Fair puts it in the zone. 2 minutes left to go here in the second. Schuler from his own end. Schuler dumps it up there through center over the stick there of number 19. Bishop didn't have the puck to start. Now he gets it. And it's a turnover. Toros bringing it onside. Gorham the shot. It hit a player out of front. Didn't make it through. Chipped aside and bringing it in. They're trying for a 2-on-1 the other way. Shot. Stopped there by Mundy as he played the shooter and made the save. Trying to get it out of the zone. It's still loose there in the slot area. Trying to get it out. It's over there into the right corner. Back in behind the net. Slapped around the other side. Trying to get it out. It'll be an opportunity for Ethan Legg to go. Legg coming in over the line with McDonald. Ethan Legg to McDonald just over his stick. McDonald will get it in the zone again. Trying to poke it off Hoban. We have reached the last minute of play here of the second period. Trying to jam it out in front of the net. Takes it behind the goal. Wrap around! What a save there by Ryan as he caught it right from the side of the net as the Toros were looking for the six-pack. And for now, it only stays at 5. Face-off will be off to the right. Winning it back to the line again for Sam Griffin. Here comes shot! Just wide by Tassila. Up there for Tavares. Tavares tried to get it out of his own hand. Stolen aside there by Sam Griffin. Bringing it up over the line was number 5. Trying to dump it in. That'll go in behind the net with 30 seconds left to go here in the second period. In behind the goal, trying to win the battle. For the opportunity to try and keep it in the zone. It'll stay there, flip to the net, it goes wide. Trying to chip it out. Slapped it on the other side, and out, 2-on-1. Toros, 5 seconds left, they gotta get a shot away. The pass to Griffin! Stopped there by Ryan, as that was a buzzer beater. I don't know if it would have counted, but the Toros have all the goals they need right now. As you can see on the board, they're up 5-0, and everybody in the penalty box area is loving it. Face off here at center. One more period left to go in the books. As mentioned, the winner of this moves on to the OMHA semifinals. And if I'm correct, I believe it's Barry that gets the winner of this, but I'm not too sure. Legg trying to dig it out of the zone and behind the net. And the Toros with a 5-0 lead are getting the chance from the penalty box area. It's filled with Toros players supporting the Adam AA's right now. Coming in over the line is Ferguson with a pass. Marshall's shot just wide. Coming off the boards. And out of the zone comes McLean. Ryan McLean cuts in from the line. Trying to get around the checker. Gets around. Cuts in. He couldn't pull the trigger. Coming in over the line. Trying to get around the check. Gets it around Hayden Shaw and dumps it in. Goes in behind the net, it goes for Hayden Shaw. Shaw slapping it around the boards. Kept in there from the blue line, though, by Bishop. Bishop tried for the pass there in the corner for Monk. Freshwater with it. Freshwater to the front of the net. Has it from the face-off circle. Backhand. Nice block by Hayden Shaw. And stolen aside by Justin Shaw. Coming in. Shaw with 2 already. This one he'll just dump into Ryan for an easy save. Steered back in behind the Toros net. Coming around up their center. It'll be the opportunity to bring it in for Monk. Monk. Shot. Stolen away. Steered aside by Mundy. Hasn't had many shots, but he's come up with some key saves when the game was closer. Trying to clap it around the boards. That goes over the stick of Shular. So racing after it now is Cole Tesla. Coming in. Was taken off the feet there before he could take the shot to the net. He got hooked up and banged into the boards. He's shaking at the right hand. Tesla picks it up again. Tesla coming in over the line with a slapper. That'll get stopped there by Ryan in the chest area and frozen up. Draw just off to the right. Coming up through center, trying to cut in. Slap back in behind the net, knocked down there by Toros. Picked up there by Burke, who tries to bring it in. Burke was knocked off his stick there, and we're getting a penalty coming up here for holding. The penalty for holding goes to number 11, Liam Calhoun. Nice win there by number 5. Back to the line. They're going to try for Murray. Murray, shot, going wide. Coming off the boards there for Ben Shaw. Slapped it around. Murray will try and keep it in, can't do it. And now it'll have to be picked up by Hoban. Hoban with a pass to the other side off the boards. Cutting in over the line, taking off the feet there was Tavares. Knocked down at center again by number 8. Over there for Burke. Burke lost control of his feet. Dumped into the zone back in behind the net. Trying to find a lane to get it past Murray. Murray with a nice play, held it in. Again, and that'll go past Murray out. Chasing after the loose puck back in his own zone. Trying to keep it there and behind the net. Cutting for that lead pass up through center. Rolling past everybody, picked up by Hayden Shaw in his own zone. Shaw will take it in behind his own net and try and slap it around there for Fair. Knocked down by Ferguson on the other side. Braden Fair has it behind the net, pressured on there by Marshall. Around the boards, knocked down there by Service. Service puts it in behind the net. It'll be the opportunity for Fair to slap it around for Ethan Legg to try and find a lane to get it out. He couldn't get it out on the first opportunity. This will get kept in by Ferguson, who moved back to defense. Marshall shot to the net, got blocked. Toros are doing a good job blocking shots going to the net as well. Making sure that whatever Alan Mundy doesn't stop, they're going to make sure that they make sure that they don't make its way through to him. Face-off will be here over in the right corner through that maze of Toros players in the penalty box area. In behind the net, trying to find Justin Shaw. And he tried for the one-timer, couldn't do it. Moved to the other side, bringing it up in. Here comes Ferguson. Ferguson couldn't get around. Albert Appleby, who stood him up. Miller Hope with a pass over there to the other side for Justin Shaw. Catching up to it now is Houston to try and get in. He'll flip it past Shular back in behind the net. Backhand trying to get it out of the zone. Trying to move it back to the line. It's not going to work. Monk trying to get to that loose puck there and behind the goal. Trying to dig it free from the feet area. Slapped around the other side. JP Houston trying to keep it in, and he does. What a nice play. In behind the net it goes. Trying to dig the puck free from feet. And it rolls right into Ryan. He's going to take no chances and cover it up. So far, the story of the game has been the Toros power play. They clicked early and often. And they have a 5-0 lead here in the third period. They took the 2-0 lead after the first, and then scored 3 more in the second period. And I believe they got 2 more in the second, which gives them 4 power play goals, and then one even strike goal. That was the one that belonged to J.P. Houston when he went on a breakaway. And Pete Miller at that time was in net for Whitby. Ryan has come in for Whitby since that point and come up with some big saves. You look at that glove save he made before the end of the second period. That was highway robbery from the side of the net. So, it's in behind the goal it goes. Trying for that pass to the other side. Here he comes with Burke. Burke bringing it up over the line, trying to take the shot. It goes into the corner. Burke lost control of the puck. Kai McDonald takes it away. Not out. Kept in there by Hoban. Hoban puts it in behind the net. Trying to keep it there in behind the goal. It comes out. Here comes an opportunity. They've got 2 going to the net. Taslow waiting for the pass. And he couldn't get it over there to him. He was wide open if they could have got that pass across. Kept in by Hayden Shaw. Shaw takes it into the left corner. Sets it up in front. Appleby will keep it in. Shot to the net. Right pad save there from Ryan. And behind the net it goes. Trying to dig the puck free out of the corner. Trying to find Ethan Leggett in front of the net. It'll be a big battle over there on the right side to try and get one loose puck free. And it comes out over the line. Shaw going back in his own end to get it. Hayden Shaw from his own zone. Flaps it around. 8 minutes left to go here in the game. Davis Gorham trying to chip it out. Right now the Toros just playing a little dump and chase. They don't need any more goals. They're leading this one up by 5-0. Trying to cut in over the line. And it's offside. Face off here at center between Davis Gorham. And cutting it now. Shot. Nice block out of front. As that was J.P. Houston who blocked it. Here's another shot that'll go into the corner. Right in front. Shot. Stopped by Mundy. And he's going to pounce on his own rebound. South will be off to the right. Quick shot to the net. Backhand shot. Right pad save from Mundy. Quick leg reflexes with that right pad save. Lead pass up through center. Over the stick of Justin Shaw. He's had a key game. He has 2 so far. Shot to the net. Stopped there with ease by Alan Mundy. And held it up there in the crease area. Max Papagiorgio tries to get that draw. Goes back to the line for James. Blocked out in front. The other 3 goals after Justin Shaw's 2 belong to Kai McDonald, J.P. Houston, and Max Papagiorgio. Late pass going over the stick there of Cole Tasla. It goes in behind the net. With the coming up through center. Here comes an opportunity for Monk. That one over his stick and into the corner. Trying to slap it around the other side. It gets knocked down there by Whitby. Trying to cut now is Max Papagiorgio. Picked off there by Monk, but he couldn't go with the puck. Stolen aside there by Tasla. Tasla's bringing it up over the line with a pass. Just hopped over the stick and rolled to the other side into the corner. Trying to dig the puck free from behind the net. It'll be stuck in that right corner, back to the line, shot! Hit a Toros player right in front, didn't make it through. Nice play by Sam Griffin, throws to the net, stolen aside there by Ryan. 5:54 left to go here in this third period. Knocked down there by Appleby. Appleby from his own zone to Shaw. Trying to flip it up there for Ethan Legg to cut in. Legg is cutting it to the net. Here we go, the shot, stop there, loose puck, hopping over the stick, and the Toros couldn't convert from the side of the net. The initial shot there from Ethan Legg couldn't get handled there by Ryan, and it led to another big opportunity from the side of the net, and we're going to get a whistle. Center, trying to dump it in the zone, back in behind the net. Knocked down there by Gorham to try and put it in. Davis Gorham trying to go to the loose puck. Picked up there by Whitby. Going for that pass there for Ferguson. Couldn't go with it. Trying to slap it in the zone. Up and over the line. Trying to take a shot to the net. It'll go into the front of the goal, stopped there by Ryan. In behind the goal, trying to set it up in front for an opportunity. He's going to try and find Gorham out of front, hopped over his stick. Back comes Whitby the other way for an opportunity with Marshall. Marshall with some nice moves, takes it to the net where a pass for Costanza isn't going to make it through. And it gets cleared out. There's Justin Shaw with the loose puck. Shaw trying to add to his huge game here in game number 6. Takes that puck into the corner. Goes back to the line for Braden Fair. Can't throw it to the net. Now backing up is JP Houston. He's backing up versus Marshall. Marshall cuts in. Trying to take it to the net. Nice save. Loose puck out of front, gets fired wide. And it goes to the other side. Marshall will have it poked out. Kept in there by Bishop. Put in behind the net. 4 minutes left to go here at the Rickard Arena here on this Monday evening. And if you're sticking around, the Bantam Double A's are also in a game 6. Also versus Whitby coming up next. Brendan Fair with a pass up through center for Justin Shaw. Slapped around the boards. Knocked down by Fair in his own zone. Ryan McLean trying to get to the loose puck there in his own end. Fair to the other side, just over the stick there. JP Houston trying to clear it out. Couldn't do it. Knocked down there by Whippy. Thrown to the net. Easy save for Mundy. Steered it off in behind the net. Coming around the other side to try and get it out of the zone is Justin Shaw. Pressure on there. Nice play by Tesla. Braden Fair from his own end will start it in. Had it knocked off his stick to start. And now he got it up there for Cole Tesla. Tesla cutting into the center of the ice. Tried to get a shot away. Couldn't do so. Put him behind off the side of the net. Kept in there from the blue line again. Picked up again there by Papa Giorgio. Papa Giorgio trying to cut it in. Couldn't do so. It's still in the feed area there. Sam Griffin who couldn't go with it. Coming in over the line now is Monk. Monk with a shot to the net. It'll roll wide. Coming off the boards again for Liam Calhoun to slap it out. Back in behind the net it goes for Ben Shaw. Shaw from his own zone will get it and clear it out. All the way down, not enough for icing. Flipping it up through center. Here comes the opportunity to go with Bishop. Bishop dumps it in, not going to make its way through. Ben Shaw with hard around the boards there for Tesla. Trying to cut in through the line. Stolen off the stick area and brought in. Burke trying to take it to the net. He'll get guarded on. It gets flipped in behind the net again for Liam Calhoun. Calhoun slaps it around there for Sam Griffin to try and get it out. Griffin's lead pass went over the stick. Picked up again there by Whippy. Coming in over the line is Burke offside. Score him to take this draw just outside the line. Kai McDonald will sweep it in. Schular going back in his own end. Schular looking for that late pass to get it out of the zone. Picked up there by Leg, trying to get to it. It'll get swept in, knocked down by Marshall. Trying to flip it up into the zone against McDonald. It's over there at the feed area. Put in the zone. And now Ethan Legg will get it. Legg cutting it to the net. It's a penalty coming up here to Whippy. Off to the bench goes Mundy. Schular trying to keep his man in the zone and will get the whistle for the penalty call. Face-off will take place off to the left of the Whippy end. Trying to win that draw was Ryan McLean. Back to the line. Hayden Shaw, shot to the net. Hopping wider than a goal. Coming around the other side to try and clear it out. It'll be a pass rolling in right to Mundy. Steers it aside there for Shaw. Hayden Shaw from his own end tries to slap it around. Trying to get it out of the zone. We've reached the last minute of play. Toros are going to win this tight series in 6 games over the Whippy Wildcats. They've knocked off the number 1 team as Whippy finished ahead of them during the year, but the points were close at the end of the year, and the Toros were able to win that one last game that they needed. Off to the left of the goal. Put back in behind the net. Slapping it around the other side for a pass up through center. Cutting in over the line is Monk. Monk is going to keep him there. Knock out the feet. Trying to slap it on the backhand. Went over the stick there, Sam Griffin. Griffin trying to move it up through center now. 15 seconds left to go. And we will let the Toros and their fans bring this one down with 5 seconds left. It's celebration time in Clarington at the Rickard Arena for the Adam AA's. They salvage this series and will move on to the OMHA semifinals. And I will try my best to try and make it out for a game in that series or so, depending on what my scheduling is like, but I would definitely like to come out and see how this team will make out in the OMHA semifinals. They, as mentioned, they came up against a tough test in Whitby. Whitby didn't go away. Every time the Toros would take a lead in the series, Whitby would come back. And they even battled to a 2-2 tie during this year. But this game number 6 was all Toros. That in that first period, they took advantage of some penalties that Whitby took and were able to pop in 2 power play goals. And in the second period, they ran away with it, as it was goals by Max Papagiorgio, Justin Shaw, and JP Houston, which were the toppers in the second period, and they skate away with a 5-0 win. And what a playoff so far for Alan Mundy as well, as he has yet to lose in the playoffs, and he's got a shutout to boot to help his team go to the semifinals. Thank you for watching this game number 6. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.